Good morning. It's the morning after the Yage ceremony, and it's such a beautiful morning. The sun is so golden. I'm just integrating here, watching the sunrise, allowing that energy to come into my body, into my eyes, into my heart, and just contemplating about everything that happened yesterday. What a crazy, crazy, crazy day. So much happened. I moved a lot of energy, and it was just really beautiful to reconnect with the spirit world and to remember the importance of spirit, to remember that everything is spirit, the plants, the sky, us, and that really the most important thing, like the way to heal, the way to be happy, the way everything comes from being able to go into your heart center, your seat of consciousness, and just be able to, just feel love. And through love, it's like this key that opens up these portals into anything else you need. It's crazy watching the sun. Some of the main takeaways that I have is it's like it wasn't even like I had a lot of crazy messages. It was more like crazy feelings and understandings, but I realized that how close my heart has become in a sense, even though like it's not like I'm like living this really cold, isolated life at all, but I just have more capacity to love, and I've become quite like a hermit these last years. And where I work, and I offer my services, and I do have friends, and I do things, and I am open, but I think that I just kind of closed my heart off a little bit for as far as like true love, like this unconditional love that it can be messy, and the main thing actually is, and I knew that there's a couple of things that there was my intention. So I don't know if by that would be my intention I brought it to surface more, but I mean, it seemed like I got what what I wanted. I feel like I have answers for, so I was trying to figure out this and release this clenching, this holding thing where I just freeze up and just hold. And that was brought to my attention through this guy who works with trauma. He was giving me body work the other day. We're just doing it as an exchange of exchange of work, therapies. And so it's not like I was seeking out support for traumas, but that's just what he does. And so and it was insightful for when he brought that up, and I could kind of saw that, and then I just kept seeing that last night too, just holding and not embracing completely. And so I just kept trying to just change my body posture, change my body, open up my heart more, and be more present with everything that was happening. I did a lot of somatic work yesterday, a lot of shaking, moving, a lot of vomiting, a lot of dry vomiting. So things would come up, and I just was like, let's get rid of this. And I got rid of quite a bit. And do I have more left in me? I don't know. I really got a lot of everything, but I think the most important is not that I have more trauma or stored energy in me that does no longer belong. It's like I got rid of a lot, and I now know that to get rid of more, I really have to take care of my heart. I have to take care of just loving more and being more intentional with the spirit world. This is a thing I forgot about. So I can't see anymore. I forgot about this deep connection to spirit that I have. You know, like I was just talking last week about what is spirituality to me, and what spirituality, I have to see like what spirituality to me last week, and then to what I think about it now is like everything is spirit, you know? Like when I'm in the medicines, like it just seems so natural to me, not something I learned, not something, it just comes through me that, you know, like if I'm gonna have a drink of water, I should give a drink of water first to the earth. You know, if I'm gonna eat something, I first should give food to the earth. Like to always give thanks and gratitude to where things came from, like to give energy, positive energy, gratitude, love to the earth, to Pachamama, because she is what sustains us, you know, to give prayers, to give love to God, because without God, we, you know, like that's the creator, you know, they created us, and it's like allowing us to have these blessings in life, and to separate, to think that I'm in control of everything, and that I can be in control of everything, is actually not, it was actually not the truth. Like I was thinking these last weeks, I was trying to figure out like how much am I in control. Like I know that I'm creating things, I know that what my belief system is, what I'm thinking is actually creating my reality to a point. You know, I'm drowning in situations because on a frequency way, like attracts like, you know, positive attracts positive, negative attracts negative. So I'm controlling, like if I'm thinking about happy, loving things, I'm more likely to pull in happy, loving experiences, and vice versa. More abundance in my heart and feeling happy about being abundant, more likely I'll be more abundant. But still, I'm not in control of anything. And by being in control, it's actually my mind that's in control. And the mind is so limited. And I'm so much more than the mind and so much more than this body. So it's like having the mind be in control, it actually causes me so much suffering, because it puts so much pressure on me, and also I can't have the healing or the attract what I need to attract in life from that state. And I get to be in this, just come into heart, you know, have more fun, be more intentional with what I'm doing, and in my life as spirit, and bringing more being more intentional to spirit. So I go through phases of this, but I'm definitely going to reconnect with my altar, and reconnect with the elements, reconnect with my daily practice where I'm giving gratitude to the four directions, as well as all the elements, as well as to Mother Earth and the ocean. I was doing that for a long time, and then I kind of stopped on a daily basis giving gratitude, and really it makes me feel like so much more motivated to just treat myself good and with love, eating clean, eating real food that comes from earth, and just being as natural and pure as possible, because I know that is what I need to thrive. And just yesterday was crazy. Like I was just sobbing, you know, just letting out these deep sobs, these deep releases, because these deep pain, you know, I reminded myself like a wild animal, and it was, I hadn't sobbed like that. I don't know, like maybe when my heart was breaking. I haven't really felt like a deep connection of love for a long time with anybody, you know. I feel like I've kind of closed my heart off to. For me, it was really traumatic during the COVID years. I had a different reality and stance on what was happening than my family, and it made me feel really disconnected from them. And I also knew what was happening to a degree, and I knew that what they thought was the truth wasn't the truth, and for that we couldn't come to eye to eye, and then that brought up a whole bunch of other things for me that I just realized that like I didn't actually have them in, their support during those crazy years, and I felt really alone and separated. And even though we're fine, I'm fine, it just I still have a barrier. There's a lot of hard stuff that happened those years. Yeah, just deep separation. And because I'm on this healing journey and I feel like it's really important for what I'm doing, it's just different, different ways to live life. But yeah, so I didn't really feel connected to any of them. And then, I just become kind of like put myself into my projects, into service and stuff these last years. And I don't really take time just to hang out with people and get closer to them. I do have some good friends, and we do have some good chats and closeness sometimes, but I definitely want to work on that, improve that, especially with some of my girlfriends here. Like, just make more time and space for people that I love, and show them love, and like give more space to them, not just be my mind so much. And try that, because I feel like I have a lot more love to give. And like this cat here, she's the one who made me cry, because I realized that she loves me, she also, she needs me because I give her food, but she also just likes to come and like talk to me a little bit before bed, and she just like follows me around all the time. And I don't know what kind of love she has for me, but I like her because she's real, and how she shakes off energy and all this stuff. I feel like I learned so much from these animals, how they just they move energy and they don't hold things, and they're just so present moment. She's so feisty, she's hilarious, and she's kind of like, I can learn so much from her. You want to come over here, buddy? She's sleeping right now.